to a new series on the channel where I'm going to be building up this YT Dirt Love. For this series, I'm going to be building this bike up step by step, but taking you all the way. So I bought this frame off Pink Bike for about £250. So for the price what I paid, it's a really good quality bike. There's barely any scratches on it, so that's great news for us. For the part in this frame, we're going to start from the fork, which I'm going to put on a RockShox DJ Pike. So that's got a 100mm travel, which is a really good dirt jumper fork, which should be well suited for this frame. For the rims, I'm going to get some 26-inch Halo Chaos rims. So these are really good rims for dirt jumping, and if you haven't found the hubs, they're absolutely amazing. So for tyres, I'm going to be using Maxxis. So I think it's called, for the back tyre, a Maxxis DTH, which is a slick tyre, which is quite a light tyre. It's foldable, I think it is as well, but I need to do more research on it. For my front one, we're going to be using an XC tyre. I think it's called a Icon, but it's like I-K-O-N. Just if I've said it wrong, put it in the comments below. Don't worry, I'm not illiterate. which is still a very light tyre and is foldable as well. But the main purpose of this bike is to be light. Mainly on this bike build, we're going to be using Gusset products. So Matt Jones, as you may know, uses Gusset a lot. I think he's sponsored by him, but I wanted to give Gusset a go and see if it's really up for the test. So I'm going to be using a Gusset stem, bars and grips, and seat post and seat. So you probably know the S2 stuff, so Gusset S2, which is the high-end Gusset. It sounds good, well, as Matt Jones puts it, but I really want to test it. So I'm going to be putting reviews on that as well. For the main colourway on this bike, it's going to be black and red. So I might get some decals for maybe for the forks or the frame, but for the main colours of it, I'm going to get some red ODI or Gusset grips for like some long necks, so like not lock on, but I think they'll look pretty sick on the bike. And for the main bolt situation, I think I'm going to get some red titanium ones throughout the bike. So as you can see, for the drop out, I might get some red titanium ones, and like for like even the seat post clamp, which is quite unique for this bike because it's got a little wedge in there which pushes it and clamps the seat post in, but it's built into the bike, which is actually really cool from YT. But throughout the bolt, I'm going to try and get some red titanium ones just to make it a bit more bling.
I got COs bringing me filet mignon.
For the final part on this bike, I'm going to be talking about the cranks. So I'm not 100% sure yet of what cranks I want to get, but all I know is the measurement what I want. So that's going to be about 165mm, which is a reasonable length for a dirt jumper, because when you're doing bar spins or any tricks like to do with your front wheel, you might clip your toes on it, and you never know, you might crash, and I don't really fancy crashing. But just leave your suggestions in the comments below, but the main reason is a reasonable price, because I don't want to be spending much on a drivetrain for like pedaling around on a dirt jumper, because as you may know, a dirt jumper is for doing jumps.
We are so close to reaching 100 subscribers. We have a 100 sub special plan, so if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. But for now, remember, no dig, no ride.